and welcome to Sharjah. This is the final of the Coca-Cola Cup, and the participating nations are India and Australia. If they provide us with a match similar to the one on Wednesday night, I can assure you we're in for a great treat. A big crowd in already, big crowd by Sharjah standards, absolutely jam-packed, 20,000 people in already, even before a ball is bowled. Others queuing outside, trying to get in the vain hope of being able to purchase a ticket. The ones inside are the lucky ones at the moment.
The Indian captain, I've offered him congratulations, first for winning the toss, hopefully at the end of the day for winning the match, but he's taken the decision to field first.
Same side for the Australians, Ravi?
Yes, Mark Waugh, Adam Gilchrist, Ricky Ponting, Michael Bevan there, Steve Waugh, Darren Lehman, and the bowling Shane Warne, Kasparovich, Fleming. Great depth in the batting lineup. Australia, they have lots of bowlers as well, and a very well-organised unit. The Indian team, 2 changes there. Rahul Sangvi getting a game here, and nice to see Ajit Agarkar back in the side.
The atmosphere is electric. The match is about to get underway. Waugh is on strike. Sanata's on the way to bowl the first ball. Oh, and that one drags back off the stumps. Very nearly a dramatic start. Just a lazy sort of shot there from Mark Waugh, just taking the bat away from the ball, and it actually hit the bat and then just deflected down past the stumps. Let's have a look at this one. It just nipped back a long way and actually was very close. Oh, good shot. Beautiful cover drive. That's where he likes them. Well pitched up, and he's driven that through the covers for 4. I think the idea was right. He was just a little full with the delivery.
The first real contact in the middle of the bat for the Australians. Gilchrist, a wonderful striker of the ball. Any of the batsmen at this level can play the game, there's no doubt about that, and you give them any room at all, just let them free the arms up for a full flow of the bat, and that's what you're going to get.
Oh, nice straight drive again. That's what he's best at. He really does love it up there and quite straight. Actually, that was a good shot. He hit that one on the up.
Well, I think this is the thing that you need at the top of the order, and this is what Jayasuriya has done with Sri Lanka so much in recent years. And I think a few teams have been lulled into a false sense of security with regard to the fast scoring in the early overs. And they've tried to pick batsmen who just go out there and slog the ball.
There's that cut shot, well fielded. Mohammad Azharuddin in the gully. He's moved from second slip to gully. I quite fancy getting Gilchrist in that area. He does cut in the air a little bit, but he cuts firmly. But this was well fielded.
Very good fielder wherever he is, Mohammad Azharuddin.
Oh, he's got him, he's out, caught behind. Well, the youngster has struck. That's a huge wicket for India. Mark Waugh, who plays so well in these big matches, has gone after a wide delivery. Huge nick, and Mongia doesn't drop many. He's snaffled him. Mark Waugh won't want to see this replay. It was a wide delivery. He normally hits them for 4.
Well, it wasn't the best ball that Agarkar's bowled, but it's turned out to be a magic delivery. Steve Waugh caught by surprise with the width and pace. He's out for 7. Mongia taking the catch. The first Australian wicket falls with 18 on the board.
Ricky Ponting replacing Mark Waugh. Needs the new batsman. Oh, he's gone! He's gone! He's got behind! Well, that's a big blow. Ricky Ponting played it a wide delivery. Another bad shot. The Australians are in trouble. Prasad bowled a wide delivery. It may have moved just a little bit, but I got the feeling that Ponting was really reaching for it. That's a huge blow.
Well, a little bit of tension out there, and the Australians have suffered a little bit, but Prasad has bowled very well. It's been a great start by him. He's in his 3rd over, and he's got 1 for 1. Ponting's out for 1. The Australians 19 for 2.
Tom Moody's the new batsman. Prasad is the bowler. He's running into him now. Moody's been promoted. Watchfully played. Oh, well played. He's such a good player outside off stump. They're going to have to rethink their line to Gilchrist. That's his third boundary.
Well, the beauty is he's such a good player that there is no room. You can't bowl on his legs. You can't bowl outside his off stump. You can't be too full and you can't be too short. Now, Adam Gilchrist might keep with, have the gloves on when the team's fielding.
Only 19 years of age. Oh, outside the off stump, and there's a big appeal. They're asking the question. The umpire's not interested in it. The Indians reckon they've got it. Well, he's consulting. This could be out. I think he's on his way. I think he's going to say he's out. The Indians reckon they've got him.
Maybe underneath the bat, the bottom of the bat. The fieldsman had slipped, suggests that it's carried. Have another look at it again. Look at the bottom of the bat. It's kept low. Right down low. Does it carry? Yes, it does.
It's out. There's no doubt about that. As long as he's hit the ball. And up she goes.
Well, the wicketkeeper wasn't appealing. Oh, well. I think Tom Moody might be a bit unlucky.
Well, the Indians are really making it count. Let's have a look. Watch the keeper. He catches it. No reaction from Mongia. Now, if ever anyone appeals in the game of cricket, Mongia is the man who appeals. He appeals his head off at any given opportunity, but absolutely no reaction from Mongia. 26-3.
And this is another boundary. Just straying onto leg stump. Just 3 fielders on the onside, so plenty of gaps. Another boundary here for Gilchrist.
That was a very good shot. So was the one before, the pull shot. But this one, it looked as though he'd picked out the spot because the man is up inside the circle at short fine leg. Gilchrist has got him. Just short of the man at mid-wicket.
Michael Bevan still being tested with short deliveries. This one almost carried to mid-wicket. That's turned nicely on the onside. A chase for Kanetkar. And those 2 runs bringing up the 50 for Australia.
This time he's beaten mid-on again. I don't think the bowler should be put off too much by this. I think he should be quite pleased to see that Michael Bevan is trying to thrash him in the air down the ground.
Yes, because if you see both those shots, they might have gone for a boundary, but they haven't quite gone off the middle of the bat. And so if Michael Bevan is in this mood to try and thrash him over the top, it just takes a little bit of mistiming. Now, if it had been a little more mistimed, it could have gone straight to the fielder at mid-on.
Well, that's well struck. That's over. No, just short of the rope. Well hit.
That's an area where they think that Bevan is strong around the off stump. He drives fluently on the offside, so they're trying to cramp him and bowl at his pads. We did see during this tournament that he seemed to miss quite often, trying to flick the ball to the onside.
Oh, he's got him. Yes, got behind. Big wicket. Well, that time Mongia was up straight away. And once again, we see Gilchrist trying to play the cut shot to a ball just a little bit too close. And, well, that is the one they wanted because Gilchrist has looked a danger man today. India are really going well. Let's have another look at it. There it is. Bit close. He tries to cut it away. Faint little nick. Good catch by Mongia. Up he goes, and Gilchrist knows it's all over. So out for a very well played 45. Port Mongia bowled Kanetkar. 85 for 4. Oh, that's well played. Straight down the ground. A couple of bounces, 3 bounces into fence for 4. So he's just been waiting for Stephen Waugh. You don't often see him hit the ball in the air. Well, that time he decided to hit it in the air into the vacant straight area. This is a good shot.
It's a good controlled shot. He wasn't trying to hit it all the way over the boundary. He just wanted to make sure he got enough elevation to get it back over the bowler's head. Looking for two, Bevan is, but Steve Waugh doesn't want to come, and here's trouble. Steve Waugh's been left stranded. In fact, Michael Bevan's the one that's out. I thought there was going to be a problem because Steve Waugh is nowhere near as quick as Michael Bevan. Steve Waugh was never looking for two there. Michael Bevan ran the two, but Steve Waugh never left the crease, and that's a tragedy for Australia.
Well, is the right man out? I think he probably is. The umpire's just coming together. Have a look at this. This is an unbelievable tragedy for Australia. Whoa, it was nearly over his head. Off go the bails, and the Aussies are nowhere to be seen down the other end. Steve Waugh was just back in his crease there, and you can see the look on his face. 121 for 5.
That is a biggie. Steve Waugh has that marked down as one of his favourite strokes now.
Yes, he's hit that ball well from outside the off stump. He's hit it with the spin. It's like a lofted sweep shot.
And that's 4. Not quite where Darren Lehmann meant it. That's what Steve Waugh will do. He'll block the good ones and he'll try to take toll of the others. Just got about 15 and a bit over still to go.
That is good batting by Steve Waugh. It was a full toss, but it still has to be put away from a fielder as good as Mohammad Azharuddin.
Right, so that's a good over for Australia. Hasn't worked for India. 50 to Steve Waugh.
Oh, he's got that fine chase for Prasad, but the ball will win.
Good cricket from Darren Lehmann, and such a contrast to the way he played the other night when he opened, when he was trying to hit the ball too hard, trying to build everything. On that occasion, just made sure that he got the bat on the ball and then just rolled the wrists to get it away fine, make sure that he brought up the boundary. This has been a good innings from Darren Lehmann. It's a matter of whether he goes on with it now.
Yesterday, he's allowing the ball to come onto the bat. Even on that occasion, it was a quite deliberate shot, very skillfully played, and another boundary for Darren Lehmann. That brings up the 200 for Australia.
A boundary, and he almost got himself $500. That was so close to going through the MRF tyre that Darren Lehmann probably had a bit of an idea that he was in with a chance of making some money there.
Did he get an edge there? Kumble doesn't seem too excited.
Kumble getting that one to just go straight on and angle across Darren Lehmann. But no edge. Partnership worth 90. That's a record against India for Australia's 6th wicket.
Australia having recovered extremely well, and the Indians now need a wicket. That's another boundary on the onside. He split the gap in the outfield, and that means there's pressure on the bowler when you hit to the boundary of the first delivery.
If you want to sweep the ball square, the best place to do it from is just outside off stump. That's exactly what Lehmann's done. He's picked out a gap there. It's an example of what a powerful hitter he is.
Well played, Darren Lehmann. That's 50 for him. That's the second fastest 50 of this tournament. And His captain and his teammates will be very, very happy with his performance.
Yes, he's a talented cricketer, and he really hasn't played as much for Australia as he deserves to. So I'm delighted to see him score that in a big match like this.
Again, he's gone in the air, and this time very, very well taken in the deep. The young man sprinting across to his left and taking the ball with 2 hands. So the breakthrough has come India's way. Australia have lost their 6th wicket.
Well, not only has he got a very good arm, but he's a good athlete, and that's an excellent catch. Not easy to catch them when you've got to be running flat out. He didn't have a chance to get into position and set himself. When you're running flat out like that, the eyes are bobbing up and down. That's an excellent catch by Gurkha. War is gone for 70, and Australia are 224 for 6.
Oh, nice deflection. That'll go to the fence for 4. That is a nice, delicate little leg glide. The sort of shot that, well, look at the pain there. Now, that does tell a story. That tells how disciplined this young man has become. That was a bad ball. He knows it. He wanted it a little straight up.
Yes, he's bowled, as I was saying, a very good first spell, where he didn't give batsmen too many opportunities to score. Now, when his team needs him to bowl tightly, and the other bowlers as well, he knows that he's let the team down by bowling a ball on the leg stump.
This is the 10th time. They want to try and keep it quiet here. Oh, that's a good shot. Much better. Way over the top down there at deep mid-wicket. That's a much better way to play these Indian spinners. If you're going to hit them, don't try and slog it right across the line. He advanced down the pitch. The ball was on leg stump, and he just went straight at the deep mid-wicket boundary.
Well, not too many batsmen have done that to Anil Kumble. Darren Lehmann has, coming down the pitch and using Kumble's turn, hit it with the spin.
A good shot again. He's lost his bat, but he's hit the ball for 4. That's 8 runs in. Oh, it's 10 runs in 2 balls. That's his highest score in one-day internationals as well. Oh, just watch this one. This is a magnificent bit of camera work as well. Up she comes, over the top, down towards mid-wicket. That's over the top for 4. And then this one.
While Kumble compensating for having pitched the ball up to Lehmann by pitching it a little bit short.
Short delivery, whacked away down a deep square leg. This will be cut off. I'll come back for the second, though. And this throw's a good one. Oh, Lehmann, just for a second there, was a little bit pushed. Gurkha, he'll be getting a little bit nervous, because it looks as if he's going to have to bowl the last over. Nicely fielded.
He took a very good catch to get rid of Steve Waugh. He must be just a little nervous, as you said, because he's given away a few runs.
That's a great hit. It's going out wide. It's not. It's going to be caught. It's not quite off the middle of the bat. Yes, taken. Lehmann tried to hit the 6 way down towards long on, and unfortunately, he didn't get it in the middle of the bat. Sangvi, the fieldsman down there, has made the catch. Never looked as if he was going to drop it. That is a very valuable innings by Darren Lehmann. He's best so far in one-day internationals. He had to go for it in these circumstances, and there's the catch-up.
Yes, with less than 3 overs left, there was no option but to go for the big hits, try and get as many on board. Australia already have a healthy total. Lehmann was only trying to add to it. When he fell, Australia now are 255 for 7.
And he's lobbed it away on the offside. Will they come back? Don't think so. Yes, Martin's coming back. He's going to be run out. Oh, I can't believe this. Shane Warne, in these circumstances, you've got to be looking for the 2 runs. Damien Martin is halfway down the wicket and had to go back. Well, they've had some disastrous run-outs, the Australians, and this was definitely a 2.
Well, good thinking there by Ajay Jadeja. He was throwing to the end of the batsman, who was a little slower, and that is Shane Warne. He knew that Damien Martin was looking to get to the striker's end again. Damien Martin not impressed at all. He's run out, and Australia 263 for 8.
Oh, that's in the air. This will be out caught. They haven't dropped anything tonight. Got him. That's another one down. Kastrovic hits that one way up in the air. And that's his 100th wicket in one-day internationals. Venkatrash Prasad has bowled beautifully tonight. That was a slower delivery. It went straight up in the air. He's bowling well these days.
Yes, he bowls that slow delivery beautifully, disguises it very well. The batsmen do not always pick it in time. This is what happened with Kastrovic, and he's only a tail-ender. Deceived by that slow one, hitting a simple catch to Kanetkar at long off. He's out for a duck, and Australia 9 down to 264.
Oh, well bowled, and that's gone through the keeper. That was a good delivery. Well, you can't ask a young man to do anything more than that. He's bowled the most beautiful straight Yorker, really fast, and it's beaten everyone.
Yes, I think it's taken Mongia by surprise. It didn't quite bounce. This is a very good Yorker.
Field is spread, the last ball of the Australian innings. No, they've decided not to run. And in fact, Mongia did very well there. He started running in even as the ball was coming out of the hand of the bowler. That was well done by Nyan Mongia. Who knows? It might be that individual, that single run that makes a difference.
Yes, when it's a match between two sides which are well matched, then definitely the odd run can make the difference between victory and defeat. The Indians will be a little disappointed having had Australia 3 down for 26 to see Australia put up such a big score.
Right, well, just a quick look at the Australian batting card. There we are. They didn't get off to a great start. Lost Mark Warren Ponting very quickly. Gilchrist played beautifully for his 45. Moody out for 1. Bevan played well again for 45. Steve Waugh and Darren Lehman got this innings back on track. Damien Martin, well, he was very disappointed. Run out, bad run out that one. He made 16. Warren wasn't able to get going, and they ended up with 272. 9 down off the 50 overs. And from India's point of view, well, Venkatrash Prasad up there at the top, he bowled beautifully. 2 for 32, and he's completed his 100 wickets in one-day internationals. Agarkar just a little bit expensive. Kumble, well, he was solid again, and remember, he bowls at the end, so he's going to concede a few runs. Kanetkar 2 for 58, a little bit expensive too, but they shared it around a little bit. And so that's what India have to do now. They need 273. I think we've got a great game of cricket on our hands. The pitch looks good, the lights are on, the ground staff are out there sweeping up to make sure there are no little bits and pieces lying around, and it's a lovely evening in Sharjah, and everyone is looking forward to see Sachin Tendulkar start the Indian innings.
Tendulkar, and the roof is just about taken off this Sharjah stadium when Tendulkar appeared. Ganguly is with him, and can he do it again? That's what's needed. 273, 50 overs, the asking rate 5.46 per over. This has been a terrific tournament, a wonderful match between India and Australia, the last one on Wednesday night, and now this final. Because the Australians fought back so splendidly, it's set up for a lovely contest on the final night.
They've got to score at 5.46 runs per over to win the match. It's almost as if these people in the stadium cannot wait for Tendulkar to get going. They are all seated, they are all focused on play. This is what they've been waiting for. This little man is bigger than Ben-Hur in these spots. First ball from Fleming, it's a boundary. Listen to the roar. That one just a little bit offline. Both Ganguly and Sachin Tendulkar play the leg glide superbly.
Well, this is the perfect start for India. They need a good start. These are two of their premier batsmen. If these guys can set a foundation, no reason why India can't win. But if they lose early wickets as Australia did, I think it's going to be an uphill battle.
Damien Fleming through the offside. Beautifully played, running down towards the boundary. It may just get to the fence. Yes, it's 4. 2 balls, 2 fours. India are off to a flyer.
Well, the other important part about this is that it's Ganguly who's hit the first 2 balls for 4. India can't rely on Sachin Tendulkar to do all the work. It's important that he gets support, and this is a great start.
Oh, well played. That's 4. Lovely, elegant cover drive. All the way along the ground, and really, he didn't try and hit it too hard. Just caressed it through the field.
Well, that's the key to it, Tony. I think the fact that he's not trying to hit the ball hard, he's just leant on it, got into good position, had the weight forward, balance was perfect, the timing and placement equally perfect, and the ball fairly races away. So it gets him into the mood and gets him the momentum going.
Oh, and that's gone for 4, but that is a very lucky break, and that's a very frustrating fast bowler. How he's managed to maintain a little smile, well, I suppose it's a credit to him. He tried to get his bat out of the way, Sachin Tendulkar, and very nearly dragged it back onto the stumps.
Yes, trying to leave it alone at the last minute. Couldn't get his bat out of the way, tried to stop it there, and how that missed the stumps is anyone's guess.
Oh, he's nearly hit his partner. He's nearly hit his partner. Sachin Tendulkar. You need someone down the other end. I think Ganguly got the fright of his life.
Now you can understand why Sourav Ganguly wears all the protective gear that he wears. Not necessarily for the bowling, for protection against his partner at the other end.
In the air, Tom Moody at mid-on. So Australia have finally got the breakthrough. Ganguly out to Fleming.
Well, those 4 dot balls in that over were the ones that made Ganguly play that shot. He realized that he had to make sure that it wasn't an over which was a scoreless over. He had to score off it, tried to pull the ball hurrying onto him and catching him in an awkward position, and him ending up hitting a simple catch to Moody. He's out for 23 and India 39 for 1.
Once again, Mohammad Azharuddin is using Nayan Mongia as his pinch hitter. He did a terrific job the other night in the match against Australia. Who slips in? That's a very good over from Damien Fleming. Wicket maiden. Sachin Tendulkar just clears mid-on. And another boundary.
Well, this is important. This is important that after a wicket, you need to break the spell that the bowlers have. Sachin Tendulkar has taken a calculated risk again. A similar sort of shot to Ganguly, excepting that Tendulkar has hit it from under and has hit it over the fielder at mid-on.
That's turned away nicely around the corner. Again, very good placement. Can't play a leg glance better than that.
A wry smile there from Mark Waugh. He appreciates the talent of this man. Wasn't a particularly bad ball, but just enough towards leg stump for him to whip it away. Consummate ease.
And the amazing run of consistency continues. Yet another half century for Sachin Tendulkar. It's his birthday today, and he's not let his fans down. And he swept him fine again. This will be another boundary. Mark Waugh just drifting on the leg stump. And Tendulkar making him pay the price.
This time it was a bad ball from Mark Waugh. Very nearly earned Sachin Tendulkar some more money. The MRF tyre is down there. The ball was looking like it might get there, but the bias took it away to the left.
On continuing, this time going round the wicket, so change in tactics here. And Tendulkar greets him by dancing down the track and hammering it over long on. This is amazing stuff.
Well, he's very aggressive when he wants to be. Decided to attack Shane Warne as soon as he went round the wicket. And he's uncanny. When he decides to go after them, he rarely picks the wrong ball.
This time he picks the single. Good cricket that. He'll come back for the second. There's an overthrow. So the Australians just beginning to feel the pressure a bit.
Yes, they're rattled. They really are feeling the pressure. They're frustrated with this man. They want him out of the way. They know if they can get rid of him, their chances of success in this final go up. The longer he stays there, the more likely it is India wins.
Got him. Yep, the umpire eventually put up his finger, but that was only because there was an appeal after the batsman walked. Quite a thick edge, and Fleming, happy birthday.
Yes, indeed. Man Mongia trying to guide a ball to third man. This is a typical one-day shot, but as I've been saying, it's not a shot that pays you too many dividends. This time it's cost Man Mongia his wicket. He's out after playing a good hand of 28, and India have lost their second wicket to 128.
Mohammad Azharuddin comes out to join Sachin Tendulkar. Fleming has done the trick for Australia. We're in desperate need of a wicket.
Off the mark straight away, Mohammad Azharuddin. He came into bat because Man Mongia trying to guide the ball to third man. Only managed to nick it to the wicketkeeper Adam Gilchrist.
It was a good effort, but it was despair at the end.
The leg cutter ball, Tendulkar trying to cut it, didn't quite get in the middle, which might actually have been good for him because it meant that the ball went a little finer.
Patkash Roy made a lot of runs in his day in the test match environment. Oh, that's well played. He's pulled that one away for 4.
Steve Waugh has been pitching just a little bit too short, and Mohammad Azharuddin taking advantage on that occasion. Doesn't often play the pull shot, Azharuddin. He likes to play the short ball away on the offside mostly.
That's got to be close. And he looked at it long and hard and then said not out.
Steve Waugh coming on just a little bit of an angle, and the ball cut quite a bit off the seam. No doubt that that was going to go down leg side. Good decision, umpire Bucknor.
So 96 balls, 102 runs, and Tendulkar still there. India, well, it's looking good. This could be a close game. Oh, he's working it around. Desperate effort there by Kastrovic. It's gone to the fence for 4. That's wonderful placement. Kastrovic inside the circle, and he's played it just wide of him.
Well, you can see there the look on Tom Moody's face, saying, how the hell did you get that one there and get it past the fieldsman? He's taken it off about middle stump. Desperate effort from Kastrovic. But the timing was just good enough to get it past him and away to the rope. Well, a century for his birthday would be a great present, particularly coming in the final.
Well played. He's hit that one through extra cover, running down towards the boundary, and it's gone for 4. Let's watch this one again, driven through the covers. Lovely shot. In the commentary box to tell you more, Ravi Shastri, and with him is Richie Beno.
Thank you, Tony. And this match now heading for a real exciting finish. The Indians have got wickets in hand, and just gets a feeling that something's going to give now. Oh, that smash back. In fact, the deflection has helped Tendulkar. He'll get another run for this. Inching towards yet another 100 in international cricket.
I thought there was a lot of noise the other night when he made his 100, and then when he got India into the final, past the qualifying point. It'll be nothing to the noise here tonight.
And that'll get him closer. 97 with that single. What a performance to do it 2 days on the trot. A big match. Tremendous pressure. And a terrific tournament. 40, 80, 38, 143, and he's still going strong here.
He's actually played in restrained fashion tonight, not like on Wednesday night. This has been it's been a wonderful innings, but not quite the same.
That's good running.
When I say that he's batted in restrained fashion, I should add that he's made 97 from 99 balls.
And it's only fair to say, Richie, that Australia's unbeaten run in this competition might just be threatened now.
It's threatened by that figure of 2 wickets down sitting on the scoreboard there, under 188. We're into the 37th over, and the strain is intense out there.
That's it. 100 number 15 for Sachin Tendulkar in one-day internationals. Tremendous ovation here from the crowd. What a player. Boundary. So nothing seems to be going right for Australia at the moment. The Indians have got this game under control at the moment. So 8 runs coming off that over, 195 for 2. spin crest of the back foot. Was hit in the air, but that ball was travelling to the fence like a tracer bullet.
This is perfect timing by the Indian batsmen. They've made sure the Australians have never got them to the point where they required 7 and over. In fact, the Australians have struggled to get them to 6.
That smash back, straight back over the bowler's head. And again, hit with tremendous power by Tendulkar.
You hear a lot of people say that someone has hit a pretty good straight drive. Now that was a straight drive.
Just bludgeoned that straight down the ground. And he's not finished yet. Consecutive boundaries for Tendulkar. This man doesn't want to leave it till the end. He wants to get it over as quickly as possible.
Well, that was an equally magnificent shot, the straight drive, and then a beautiful drive through cover. He started off to hit it through extra cover, wide of the man fielding in short there.
Oh, well played. Oh, this will be close. Oh, so close to being run out, going for his 50. However, he got there. And he raises his bat to everyone in the stadium. Mohammad Azharuddin, 50.
Very well compiled innings this has been. He's given Sachin Tendulkar all the encouragement from the other end.
Oh, he's hit this one, Miles. Great shot. Oh, it's a biggie. Straight over the top. The little man has hit the big fella for 6. He's off his size. And he's smashed him down the ground. What a player. What a wonderful player. I think he's decided now that he's going to finish this off quickly. Have a look at that shot. Whack again, through cover this time. Picked up on the boundary, fumbled on the boundary, back for the 3rd. Oh, this is great batting. Wonderful cricket entertainment. 11 runs off the over. Oh, this is high. What a 6. What a 6. Way down the ground. It's on the roof. It's bouncing around on the roof. Michael Kasprowicz is the new bowler. There it is. He smashed it high in the air and down the ground for 6.
Well, there's one lesson there for Michael Kasprowicz. He was trying to have a bit of a verbal with Sachin Tendulkar at the beginning of Sachin Tendulkar's innings, suggesting that he might have been just a little bit lucky with a couple of shots. You don't tangle with a batsman of Sachin Tendulkar's caliber, because that is what's going to happen.
A big appeal. Oh, he's given him out LBW. Now, this is an interesting decision. The question is, where did it pitch? Let's not dwell on it too much. Let's just dwell on the applause that this young man is going to get. They're out of their seats all around this ground. Here we go. Did it pitch outside leg stump? Was it going to hit the off stump? No way. That is missing off stump. However, the innings is over. They're all on their feet around this ground. It's a wonderful innings we've just seen. 2 knocks in the row. Oh, he's hit that one over the top of mid-wicket for 4. He's going to fix it up now. Kasprowicz is not happy.
That is good batting by Mohammad Azharuddin. That is clever batting by Mohammad Azharuddin. The fielders have been brought in the circle.
Last ball from Kasprowicz. Down the leg side and no wide given. Appealing, and he's given out, caught behind. Well, this is interesting. Mohammad Azharuddin cannot believe it. There's a lot being said out there. Just a wide ball, didn't hit anything. Anyhow, he's on his way, 261 for one. Another shy at the stumps. And an overthrow this time, two. As they get closer, so the crowd get more excited. They came here today to watch India win. They were worried for a while. Then came Tendulkar. Now they're cheering, they want a 4 or a 6. Above all, they want victory. That's it, it's all over. India have won the Coca-Cola Cup in grand style. What a wonderful victory. The Australians played very, very well. Won all their preliminary matches. Scored a big score here. And India on the day were good enough to get there. Sachin Tendulkar and Mohammad Azharuddin. Their partnership was a pleasure to watch. Well, there it is, the Indian lineup. They played superbly. Ganguly went out there with Tendulkar and actually took a bit of initiative early on. Tendulkar wasn't in any great rush. Ganguly was the man who faced most of the balls. And now they're singing happy birthday to Tendulkar. This is ringing out around the ground.
Well, for the Australians, Damien Fleming got those first 2 wickets. Kastrovic got the other 2 wickets. But really, there was nothing much in the Australian bowling, not when Sachin Tendulkar's batting, and everybody suffered.
And just for those of you who've just tuned in and want to know what's happened, there it is. Australia made a good score, 272 for 9 off the 50 overs. And Steve Waugh and Darren Lehman really did get them going after a bad start. Gilchrist actually played well at the beginning, but they lost a few wickets in quick time. Those are the bowling figures across on the right-hand side there. Prasad is looking a really good bowler these days. Bowled very well indeed. And for India, well, Sonny, that was really good to watch. It was a superb partnership.
Yes, it was more like a one-man show, Tendulkar there, but he wouldn't have got India to that target of 272 if he didn't have support from the captain, who played very well for his 58. Nan Mongia promoted up the order to be the pinch hitter, did his job perfectly. And then towards the end, Ajay Jadeja and Rishikesh Kanitkar ran very quick between the wickets to get that victory.